Have you read any good books lately, Beck?
All right, I'm sorry. I left a few books laying around. Next time I come home from class, I'll leave all the textbooks I have on the back porch, okay?
That's no textbook. There's no price tag in it. There's no library card. No stickers.
Oh, come on, Russ.
Becky,
This,
the doctor visits. How you been paying for those, huh?
I'm sorry. I have a very low-resistance system.
Will you stop it?
Excuse me,
When were you going to tell me, huh? The 6th month? The 7th month? Hey, maybe the 10th month.
Russ, shut up.
That is true, isn't it?
You know something, Weaver? You ought to take lessons from your father. At least he asks like a gentleman.
What do you mean, my father? When did you see my father?
Oh, came to visit me last night.
Here?
He was waiting for me. Uh-huh.
What did he ask you? Becky, does he know?
Know what?
That you're pregnant.
Yeah, Russ, he knows. He knows. Why, what's the matter? Didn't you think you could do it, huh? Go ahead, run! Prove it runs in the Cardello blood. Go ahead!
Just another night of premarital bliss?
Mrs. Weaver, leave us alone.
I told you he wanted out.
He does not want out. He's mine and he's here to stay.
Oh? Where is he now?
You leave us alone! All of you!
Hi, you look ready for bed.
Terry, come on in. No, I just thought I'd get comfortable. Can I get you something to eat?
No, thanks. I'm going to warm up some leftovers when I get home. Are you all right?
Oh, I've been having a little trouble sleeping. You know, comes and goes. Sit down.
How's your appetite?
Terry, you're off work.
Taking care of you is a full-time job.
Hush, my appetite is just... Okay. What are you here for?
Mother, I haven't seen very much of you lately. You lost your appetite for visiting, too?
Now, that doesn't require any explanation.
No, but it might require some discussion.
Which is why you're here.
Mother and daughter think alike.
Not in this case, they don't. Terry, if you are here to give me another one of your impassioned speeches about reconciling my differences with Nancy, please save your breath and my time.
You may have heard enough speeches, but you haven't listened to one.
Terry, I tried to make peace with Nancy at the wedding, and even before that at your house. What more can I do? She doesn't want my friendship. I've done all I can.
I realize that, Mother. I didn't come over here with speeches or answers. I want you to know when I drive down the street, I hate passing your house, pretending there isn't a problem, or thinking that it'll just go away. We've always believed in communication.
Well, Nancy doesn't believe in communication. Scratch that. She believes in communicating her wants, her needs, and that's it.
So what do we do?
She's really giving you trouble over there, isn't she?
Why do you say that? You know she's always been a challenge.
And now she's gone from being a challenge to a nuisance to a catastrophe. Terry, you wanted an answer? I'll give you the same answer I gave you when she first came here. Send her on her way. Oh, she'll beg and cry and rant. But no matter. Terry, Nancy is not going to change until she has to change.
Thanks for the optimism.
The facts, Terry.
So what about you? You are losing sleep. You can't eat.
Oh, I can take care of myself.
Yes, yes. The Nora Lindsay Credo, and I have never believed it for a minute. I think this tension between you and Nancy is causing your illness.
Oh, am I going to be billed for this diagnosis, or does it come free with the visit? Oh. Terry, I'm sorry, but talking this out between us isn't going to do any good at all. We both know who the real problem is.
Listen, you see Dr. Greeley about the way you feel.
Well, we'll see.
I mean it.
And what are you going to do?
Pray.
But there must be some mistake. This check was returned to me marked insufficient funds. Yes, I'll hold. Yes. Well, that can't be right. No. There must be some clerical error. Would you check again? I demand to have it fixed immediately. Oh, well, wait. What about my savings account? I see.
If I've told that newsboy once, I've told him 100 times, and every morning, into the shrubbery. Miriam, if you want to go to the office with me, you better step on it. Good morning, my dear.
Is it, Charles?
Well, it was. Did you get up on the wrong side of bed?
I just read the mail. The check that I sent to the cleaners for $30 has been returned, marked insufficient funds.
Oh, I think that's just probably a clerical error. I'll check into it for you.
No, I'm afraid it was my error. You've taken my savings account, too.
Oh, Helen, don't get upset.
What have you done with my accounts?
No, my accounts. I simply moved the money into a more secure account.
Oh, without my permission or my name?
Helen, I don't need your permission. I have your power of attorney.
But as an investor in the... I trusted you. I thought you changed.
I have. I've changed from insolvency to solvency.
And left me penniless.
Seems we both have changed.
But why?
Need you ask?
Well, you had access to all the money you needed. I saw to that.
Helen, you seize opportunities when they become available.
Why did you do it? I'm your wife. Do you hate me that much?
Helen, business is business.
What should I do?
Well, I suggest you get a job. That's what you advised Miriam to do.
I read it over and over again, Mitch. It's right here in black and white. $4,600 prepayment penalty. No, I didn't know about it when I bought the store. Well, because I didn't read the contract before I signed it. I know it was a mistake. He had such an honest face, and it seemed so simple. Mitch, I need your help. I don't have enough money to make the payment. All right, tomorrow morning's fine. I'll see you then. Thanks. May I help you?
Yeah, sure. Where's Herbie?
He's not here anymore. I'm the new owner, Jeff Cummins.
Ed, Herbie sold out, huh? Well, the heat must have moved in.
I haven't noticed any heating problems lately.
Hey, that's clever. You're all right. Maybe you'll get some new stock.
I've got a new shipment coming in. Anything you want in particular?
Oh, the cheerleaders' ball, for starters.
Is that fiction?
Pure fantasy.
Look, I don't sell this kind of books.
Books?
Or magazines.
I'm talking about video cassettes.
Why don't you try another store, kid? I don't sell cassettes.
Who are you trying to fool, man? Is the price up?
I don't sell that trash. Now leave.
You did it a couple of days ago.
Not in this store.
My roommate bought a night on the town here.
Get out of here.
Hey, you don't have to get riled, man. Just looking for a little entertainment.
Come on, I'll show you what I mean. Larry, bring up the lights. Now, you see what I mean? It's too flat. It's like what everybody else is doing in the business. Now, I'm convinced a change in lighting will set our show aside from competition. All we need is some more natural effects. Now, what can you guys do to give us more depth in modeling?
I've got an idea. Hey, Larry, give me a 213 and a 53 there.
Hey, better. Hey, don't worry. I don't want your job. Now that I know how tough it is. Hey, one more favor. A little more light off the background?
Sure.
Hello, Scott.
John. Nancy?
Hi.
I'm showing her around the studio. You know, she's quite interested in this business. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of making her part of our team.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, I think she's got great potential. I think she could be a real asset to us as a producer. Maybe even as your executive assistant, Scott.
Mr. Durkin, your conference call is ready on line 1.
Excuse me, that's my call.
You don't listen very well, do you, Nancy? You can't do this.
Well, I'm doing it. Besides, I don't see what's wrong. I think it'd be good for the family. A little togetherness. Don't you agree?
But you do not belong here. Now, I'm warning you, Nancy. You're in dangerous territory. Don't force me to do something we'll both be sorry for later.
I'd think twice about trying to interfere, Scott.
Look, I can stop you, and I will. All I have to do is talk to John.
I wouldn't go running after John if I were you. Haven't you noticed how protective John is of me? Which means you're treading on thin ice, dear brother-in-law.
Hey, Doug, what's going on, man?
You can chalk one up for Charles Carpenter, Gene.
Oh, come on, man. You can't let the rat run you out.
He's the rat, and I'm getting off the sinking ship. I'm broke, Gene.
Broke?
I didn't start off here with big bucks, Gene. I figured if I could hang my shingle out, maybe get some publicity, I might be able to start a clientele.
So what happened?
No parking lot, no sidewalks, the trash piled up out front. People can't even see my office, and the people who do come, well, they want something more accessible, more convenient. And let's face it, I'm no F. Lee Bailey, huh?
I don't believe this stuff, man. Look, you gotta hold on, man.
What for? Professional pride? The good of the community? You want to know a fact, Gene? The community doesn't give a... Well, they just don't care.
Okay, so where are you going, man?
I got an uncle in D.C. He's been wanting me to get into business with him ever since I graduated from law school.
Yeah, but that is a matter of pride, right?
I've gotten over that. Poverty has a way of giving you a new perspective on that kind of thing.
So when you heading out?
As soon as I get all this stuff packed away, into the car.
Oh. So is there anything I can do to make you stay, Doug?
Well, you can give me a new sidewalk, you can give me a new parking lot, maybe throw in a few clients, huh?
Come on, man. You gotta give Carpenter the fight that he deserves.
Gene, I learned one thing from being a lawyer, a short time that I was a lawyer. You don't bite the hand that handles your lease. I mean, you know, tackling Carpenter is very noble and good. Nobility doesn't pay the bills. Nobility doesn't put gas in the car. And it doesn't pay for the girl's dinner.
Hey, well, look, what about Mitch Dunbar? Can't Mitch do anything to help you out, man?
Mitch has done enough for me already. It's going to be hard enough for me to pay him back as it is.
Well, hey, look. Best to you in Washington, man.
Yeah. Thanks, Gene. And good luck with the Carpenter case, too, and you're going to need it. Yeah, thanks. I'll see you.
Yes, I know City Ordinance 52, Section B. But you are asking for an interpretation of the law, and that is not our job. Yes, Mr. Morgan, that is right. There is nothing that we can do about it. If you are not here with good news, do not say a word.
That'll cut down on the office noise, huh?
What is it?
Hughes left Hollister Square this afternoon.
Doug?
That's right, he said he's fed up. That means that Ben Martin is the last professional working there. And what is it now? 3 families that are left in the complex now?
Gene, we knew that this would happen.
Yeah, but we knew that we could have done something to stop it, too.
It has been tough lately. Don't offer yourself up for verbal abuse.
Well, I got a little theory for you, lady. You want to hear?
No, I don't.
Okay, I think behind that detached, objective posture that you take, there's a little bit of Gene Redland running around inside.
Well, I am almost insulted.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, look, I know it's been tough for you lately, but maybe the reason is why is that you know, like Gene Redland knows, that there's something that we can do to stop Carpenter.
Defending the oppressed is not in our job description.
No, but it is in definition of a caring human being, Sam.
Altruism and you do not go together.
It's not that, it's selfishness. I can't sleep at night. I burn at the thought of that guy playing with other people's lives. I want to get him for no other reason than for my physical and mental health. As far as altruism, freedom fighting, all that, well, I think you fit the term very well. Didn't you tell me once that your mother marched in Selma?
You are not playing fair.
I'm not playing. Hey, where'd you tell me you spent your first 2 years after high school, huh?
Look, working in the Peace Corps and marching in Selma has nothing to do with this particular job at this particular time.
No. But it proves you and your family are socially conscious, Sam.
Well, what about the thousands and thousands of people who are going to be served at that mall? What about the new jobs for construction and the increased city tax revenue? I have learned from serving people how many ways there are to justify practically anything.
Yeah, I know. I can do the same thing. I can see the problem from all sides. But what did you tell me, Sam? Huh? No. What did you tell me? Once all is said and done, you go with your gut feeling. Now, you tell me what your gut feeling tells you about Hollister Square now.
Doug Hughes leaving may just set the rest of the dominoes falling. Maybe we will have grounds for revoking Carpenter's permit.
Oh. Spoken like a true lady. Now, you think we can do it?
Well, we won't know until we try. But I want one promise from you, Gene. That you will stand behind me if I run into any trouble.
No, not behind you, lady. I want to be right by your side.
Nancy, you and I are going to have a little talk.
Oh, not now, Terry. I'm exhausted. I never knew it took that much energy to keep an old man happy.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you since 1.
I had a date with John. He just dropped me off.
You had lunch for 3 hours?
Can I help it if he finds me amusing? Oh, by the way, I saw Scott at the station. You know, he really does have that posh, eligible executive look when he's at work. Anyway, I need to relax, so...
You rest later. We talk now.
Okay, all right, lighten up. What's the problem?
It's not an it. She can't take any more of this, Nancy.
Oh, come on, not another talk about her.
Nancy, I'm warning you. Please don't start a fight with me, too.
Okay.
I don't have any time to waste. I'm going to be late as it is, so I will get right to the point. This problem between you and Mother is causing more discomfort than it's worth. I mean, not only has she kept herself away from me and the rest of this family, but it's affecting Mother physically as well. Now, I know you may not understand this, But the mental state of a person can have just as much to do with their health as any other factor.
You just listen to everything she says, don't you? I mean, what, did she brainwash you when you were born, or what?
Nancy, I'm going to tell you this for the last time. This problem between you and Mother has got to be solved.
And I'm telling you that she's faking it to get your sympathy. Don't you see? She just is after your Christian sympathy, and so she can get me out of here.
You're wrong, Nancy. I've been around her for a long time, and I know she's not one to play for sympathy. Mother is sick. And you are going to meet and straighten this thing out between you and her, or I'm not going to have any choice but to intercede.
Choice? You want to hear about choice, Terry? I didn't choose to have Nora as my mother. I didn't choose to have my father tell me all about this situation, and I didn't have any other choice but to accept the whole thing. And here I am, 31 years old, and I don't even know who my real mother is.
Nancy, this is hurting you, too. That's why this has all got to stop.
I didn't start it. Nora did. But now she doesn't have my father to blame anymore, because he's dead. I'm the only one left.
No, Nancy. There's me, too. And I love you. You are my sister, no matter who your mother is. I want you to be happy. And I want Mother to be happy, too. That's why I want this to stop. Let go, Nancy. Just let it all go.